All right, everybody. Hello and good evening. We should be live on all platforms now, and we're back live with another AMA where you guys can basically just ask me any questions about live streaming or content creation or anything along those topics. As per usual, I like to provide you guys a little bit of instant value, especially for those of you watching on the VOD. So if you are looking to grow your live streaming community, then the point of the Live Success Academy on screen now is to provide you with best practices to help you grow your community. And we do that through the community tab by sharing text-based posts. We do that through the classroom tab by sharing videos from myself, sharing things that I've learned and that I've learned from other people about growing a strong live stream community. And we do that on the calendar tab on this school community by having 3 times weekly calls inside our Discord where you can talk to me and the community about growing your own community. So guys, if you want to join this, it's completely free for the first 300 people. And as you can see, free for life, by the way, no catch. As you can see, we're only on 218. So I've got plenty more slots available. If anybody would like to join the Live Success Academy and take a look at all of our best practices for growing a strong community, then you can join it. It's in the description. It's in my bio. It's all over my different links in bio and all over my descriptions. So you guys are all welcome in the Live Success Academy. You guys can also ask any questions about anything to do with live streaming or content creation in there. If you guys ever want a guaranteed response from me, this is the place to get it. I always try and respond on my Discord to the best of my ability. I always try and respond to all the YouTube comments, but I get so many YouTube comments especially that I made the Live Success Academy as a place where you can get a guaranteed response from me if you have a question. So again, you guys can pause the video and read this. You can also just click on the link in the description to check that out. So once again, that is the Live Success Academy. And again, the goal of that is to help you guys grow your live streams. Hello, Kevin. How's it going, Kevin? I hope you're doing well. Let's just have a check to see that we are live on all the different platforms as we should be. I think we are looking good in most places. Today, I am using Atom Multi to live stream on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different platforms. Well, technically 7 different platforms. I'm live on 2 YouTube channels. And I don't even have Instagram added because I don't really use Instagram. Now what I'm going to see if I can do, and it probably won't work, is I'm going to see if I can use Live Studio as well to go live on my second TikTok at Live Tutorials. Last time it just lagged the stream, so if it lags the stream again, we just won't do it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, how's it going, Kevin? I hope you're doing well. Right, let's see. This is probably going to lag the stream, so let's try it anyway, just out of curiosity. Well, we're fine for now. Let's see. Let's try go live. Go live. I think just the encoder can't handle it, right? I'm on a 2070 graphics card, which isn't terrible, but it is 2 generations old now. I see your question, Kevin. I'll answer it in a second once I've tried this. Again, it's probably gonna lag. Let's see. We're lagging. No, maybe we're not lagging this. No. Yeah, okay, we're lagging it. Yeah, it can't handle like 2 streams at once. There's probably some tweaks I can make. There probably is some tweaks I could make to make it handle them. I'm just gonna play around. You see as soon I've just ended the stream now, and it's no longer lagging. Actually, it's still lagging a little bit. I've just ended the stream. And it's not lagging as much as it was. Never mind, it's still lagging. I don't know. Anyway, Kevin says, is it possible now with Live Studio to battle while gaming without using OBS? I think it is for some people. Honestly, I've not used Live Studio a lot recently, but many people do report that you can do live battles now. I know Mrs. Frankie, who's in my community often, says she's done live battles from Live Studio. So for some people it is. And thank you for the gift there, Kevin. I don't even know what gift that is. I'm not gonna lie. That's the team one, right? That enables you to join the team, I think, right? Yeah, now the whole thing is just lagging. So let me turn off this. Stop the replay buffer. Close this. Yeah, that should reduce the lag. Are we good now? Yeah, I think we're better now. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. Yeah, I think the Atom Multi plugin just isn't as optimized because I've definitely been able to use Live Studio and OBS in the past, but the Atom Multi plugin works differently. I might generally try the Streamlabs plugin for OBS again at some point, even though most people don't seem to like using it, but I like to experiment. I might try it at some point. So yeah, I think live battles are available, at least for some people, if not everybody. The thing with TikTok is they like to kind of slowly roll features out. So what a lot of people will find is that like some people have access and then others don't. Now, interestingly, I'm live on YouTube Landscape on TikTok Live with Harry, and I'm live on YouTube Vertical, YouTube Shorts at Streaming Shortcuts, which is my second channel, Harry Streaming Shortcuts. And Harry Streaming Shortcuts is basically tutorials for anything that isn't TikTok Live. It looked like we briefly peaked at 24 viewers, and of course it's gone back down. It's so variable on YouTube Shorts. I think like last time I hardly peaked over 5 on YouTube Shorts last time. Because it's gone back down to 12 now, and I think what it often does is it pumps you with viewers. It sometimes pumps you with viewers just to record the data and see what happens. Just to kind of find you an audience, and then it goes back down. Again, looks like Castle Labs is once again struggling to capture YouTube for some reason. Tata says, do you use a second PC with a capture card when streaming? No, I don't. And I think for most people, even though I was mentioning some issues there, I think for most people, like a one PC streaming setup is fine in 2024. Especially if you have a 30 series or a 40 series NVIDIA graphics card. That 100%, if you have one of those, you don't need 2 PCs. Unless you're like a pro gamer who really cares. But like even the pro gamers, even a lot of pro gamers are on one PC now. It's personal preference, right? If you can afford 2 PCs and you want to do a 2 PC setup, then go for it. But for my POV, I like to simplify things as much as possible. So I go for the simplest setup that provides still good quality. So of course I'm using a green screen, as you can see. But yeah, I like to keep things as simple as possible. One PC is fine for me in general. Again, as you're saying, I'm sure I was struggling to get Live Studio to work with it, but I could probably get it to work at Fiddle Around. And so Kevin, in the end, I didn't create an agency. So what I tried August 23, Kevin, is I applied to make a TikTok Live agency for the UK. They didn't respond to the application for 6 months, so I just basically gave up. After I'd given up, they responded by rejecting it. And I've gathered just by talking to the agency owners that often happens. They reject the first application. So in theory, I could have replied again. But in the end, I really found a better model. And I'll show you my website, right? I mean, basically, in the end, I just set up a commission deal with other agencies who will basically pay me to refer creators to the agency. So Atomic and Astro. If you guys ever joined Atomic or Astro, I've basically got a commission deal with those agencies. And that was basically the backup option. Sorry, it was basically the backup option over creating an agency. Let me. And of course, doing a commission deal where basically people just click a link to join another agency and I get a fee is way less work than running my own agency. I wouldn't rule it out in the future, but I've got no plans to start my own agency. I miss your 2021 lives when you used to do customs. Yeah, I mean, Mateus, I'm sure I've mentioned it in the past. I basically switched to like teaching people about live streaming via the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. So I'm still live on WG_Mojo just because I've got the stream key and I may as well use it. But basically, I make a full-time income from various income streams. I just mentioned one of them, teaching people about live streaming. So income sources include ad revenue, sponsorships, agency commission, affiliate links. Like those are the top 4. Those are like my top 4 income streams. So that's largely the reason I switched to teaching people about live streaming. Honestly, also, I was getting a bit burned out with Fortnite, so it was kind of a good time to switch. Kind of multiple reasons. Do you know why Tickfinity will stop working after 2? But after sometimes while you're live? I've seen some people say that. All I can really suggest is make sure you're using the Tickfinity desktop app and not the website. The Tickfinity desktop app is more stable, so I'm just going to load it right now just to show you guys. This is the Tickfinity desktop app. And if you're not on it, there should be a banner at the top on the start page of the Tickfinity desktop app that just tells you to download it. So if you're on the Tickfinity website, there should be a banner at the top saying download the app. Hello, Eagle. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so just make sure you're on the desktop app. If you still need help, Sorry, let me go back to this. You see in the top right corner, this is the Tickfinity Discord. So join the Tickfinity Discord and ask them for help. I've never seen a particular fix for that. Thank you, Eagle, for the rose. Thank you, Mateus. Appreciate the kind words. I will try my best to keep it up. Much appreciated. Yeah, it looks like the Caster Labs on YouTube is just broken. Again, I think they're just suffering from success. So what they have to do with YouTube is apply for like a quota. So Caster Labs can only handle a certain number of messages per day. And once it hits that cap, there's just no more messages come through. I don't know what the time cutoff is. If it's UTC, then that was like 20 hours ago. So that, I mean, that's probably that is probably the time cutoff there. The UTC. So yeah, I'm reading the YouTube messages, but I might read them more slowly than the other ones. I'm using Caster Labs to combine the chat. So if anyone's on Twitch or Kick or even Trovo, not that anyone watches on Trovo, then you'll see the message appear here, depending on whether you're landscape portrait on the screen there. But if you're on another platform, yeah. I've just realized I set up the X stream and didn't go live with it, so bear with. I think I can show this without leaking anything. Let's show it. I'll show you guys the process. So we create broadcast. If it does leak, I don't care, right? So create broadcast. Say live on all platforms. AMA. We add a category. I don't think the category doesn't care. Just digital creators. So the source is A to multi. This is the stream key. So again, luckily it's designed well. So if I click on that, it'll show the stream key. Again, not that it matters. So we'll let everyone chat. Turn the hearts on. Again, the hearts doesn't matter. And then I think I just press create broadcast. And then I need to click post. So this will tweet it. So live now. Ask me anything. We'll let everyone chat. Turn the hearts on. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that shows how it's working. And that is literally the live process of streaming on X, Twitter. There's a full guide on streaming on Twitter X on the Harry Streaming Shortcuts YouTube channel if anyone's interested. But you do need X Premium, which I argue as a content creator you should probably pay for anyway, just because it increases your reach. It also gives you access to Grok, which is good for real-time information. So yeah, I forgot about that. We should be properly live on Twitter. No, there's X now. So yeah, I forgot about that. Again, I'm using A to multi to stream on all the different platforms. So also, I think the good thing about streaming on X is it just kind of indicates to any of your viewers who are scrolling on X, okay, come join me on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you know you want them to join. Of course, they can just go in the X chat as well. I don't have the chat open right now, so if anybody does type on X, I won't see it. Let's have a look to see if it's live and working. Yeah, it's live and working properly. Yeah, I'll open the chat, but I'm not going to guarantee I'll see it all the time. Hello, Daniel. How you doing, Daniel? What's up? So again, guys, we're doing an AMA, so you guys can ask me any questions you want about live streaming, content creation. You can guys ask anything else if you want. Myra is on the YouTube short stream on the second channel as well. Is there any way to keep live on without keeping my desktop on? Juvens, the answer is yes. Do I know how? No. I mean, there's plenty of people like especially on YouTube, do like live streams where they're not on the stream. And I think it uses some sort of server technology, right? Cloud-based hosting, something like that. But I don't pretend to be knowledgeable on that. My area of expertise comes from my experience as a gaming live streamer. So how's it going, Harvey? Hello, Tommy, as well. So yeah, my area of expertise comes from my days as a gaming live streamer. So I don't pretend to know much about so-called AFK live streams, but yes, they are possible. So Juvens, I guess in the year 2024, you ask ChatGPT that question, right? Or you ask Google Gemini, or you ask Grok, or you ask whatever Facebook has. Go ask an AI chatbot, Juvens. Be precise, explain exactly what you want, and a good one will probably give you an answer. That's what the AI chatbots are good for in 2024. How about TikTok in USA? What about it, Hendra? Is this the common question I get asked where people say, how do I get viewers in the USA? If that's the question, then of course TikTok never explains things properly, right? But as far as I understand, if you live stream on TikTok, first it pushes it to a local audience, but it's looking at the data. If people are watching and engaged with your live stream, it'll push the live stream worldwide. So if you want a US audience, make good content is the simple answer, right? And if you think your content's already good and you're not getting the views, then just keep experimenting. If you have a different question, Hendra, then let me know, because that might not have been your question. I'm now in year 11, so it's GCSE year. When I leave school, I'm going into an esports team. I want to start my own stream. Well, good luck, Harvey. What do you mean you're going into an esports team? Or if you turned into a pro player? Interested to hear what you mean there. Oh, looks like the YouTube plugin is now working, so that's good. I've got all the messages in one place now. I guess it was just a bit slow to fire up. I don't know. That's a kind of a weird one. Yeah, so we don't have quite all the messages. For example, I'm live on X. I'm technically live on Rumble right now. Anyone want to go in on x.com/wg_mojo and type in the chat? I can see it now. I've got the chat on the side screen. It won't show up here, depending on where you're looking. What happened to Fortnite? Yeah, I answered this question earlier on, Tommy, but basically I make a full-time income from the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel, which teaches people about live streaming. So I'm focused on teaching people about live streaming, to put it simply, because it makes me more money, and I also enjoy it. Basically, I made far more money from teaching people about live streaming, put it simply. There was more ways to earn money. So ad revenue, sponsorships, affiliate links, agency commission. Those are the top four in terms of making money. Is it safe use the stream key generator for TikTok stream key? I never recommend people use stream key generators because TikTok has stated themselves that they don't like people using them. So use it at your own risk. I'm never personally going to recommend stream key generators. So if you want a stream key, just join a free-to-join agency. Look at this link up here and get one from a free-to-join agency. Anybody can join a free-to-join agency. When will Tickfinity full be free? How is type stream? Palermo, you need to maybe put it in Google Translate and ask again, because that question doesn't make sense. I see you, Africa. Hello, how's it going? I see you in the X chat. Thanks for testing it. Yes, so it works. You guys can type in the x.com chat, Twitter, whatever you guys want to call it these days. Call it whatever you want. There's a college that supports esports and there's tournaments everywhere. Cool. That sounds fun, Harvey. All the best. Fortnite, COD, Valorant. Nice. Yeah, I like watching esports. So I've been watching. I've never played League of Legends, but I've watched so much League of Legends that I understand like the macro of it, like what the teams are trying to do. Just the objectives, like the dragons and the barons and the Nexus and the turrets, all sorts of stuff. So I understand when I'm watching League of Legends, I kind of understand the macro of it, but like the abilities they're using, no idea. I can understand League of Legends even though I've never played it, kind of enough to enjoy it. Cool. Yeah, Palermo, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Are you asking like Tickfinity is already free? When will TikTok Infinity be totally free? What? I don't own Tickfinity, and of course Tickfinity has massive server costs that they have to pay for. So if you want to use Tickfinity to its maximum ability, of course they're going to make you pay for it. That's how the world works, right? Like Tickfinity has thousands of users like every second, and everything is running through a server, which involves cost, electricity cost. The servers are at a building. You need to pay for the building maintenance and the electricity that is running through these servers, not to mention the servers, the physical hardware themselves. So Tickfinity has to pay for that, right? Which is why Tickfinity Pro costs, and there is a very generous free tier on Tickfinity. So I don't own Tickfinity, but of course there's a reason Tickfinity Pro costs money. If you guys want a Tickfinity Pro discount, just use my Tickfinity affiliate link on any of my Tickfinity videos. You need to log out, click the link, then make a new account, and you can get a discount on Tickfinity Pro. Yeah, there's a reason Tickfinity is paid, put it that way. Sorry, Tickfinity Pro is paid. Again, Tickfinity is free. Tickfinity's free tier is fantastic. So yeah, go use the free tier if you don't want to use the paid tier of Tickfinity. Hendra from Indonesia. Hello, Hendra Digital from Indonesia. Welcome. How's it going? Sasha, first time chatter on Twitch. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, I love this chat combiner. It's great to be able to just combine all the different chats together. Most of them anyway. It doesn't have x.com. I am technically live on Rumble and Trovo as well. It actually does have Trovo combined. Anyone want to go on WG_Mojo on Trovo? Anybody even know what that is? I create ****. Can you check? Sasha, are you a robot? Are you a real human being? Are you just spamming in the chat? Because that message does not make sense. Interesting. No? Okay. You need to type a real message that makes sense then, because typing I create ****, can you check is not a real message. Maybe Twitch filtered something you typed. I don't know. Thank you, Andrew. Says, I really like your video. It's inspiring. Appreciate it. Twitch block link. Yeah, I'm not going to click on any links, Sasha, but if you want to share any relevant links to have a self-promote channel in my Discord server, we don't typically do self-promo in my live streams. Otherwise, the live stream would just be full of people spamming self-promotion links. So that would not be healthy for the live stream, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, as per usual, we're doing an AMA. So you guys can ask me any questions about me, but more importantly about live streaming and content creation. I'll try my best to answer anything, especially about TikTok Live, but I am multi-streaming live on most platforms. So if you guys want to ask me something about Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Trovo, Rumble, X, whatever, Instagram, whatever platform you guys want to ask about, you guys are welcome to ask questions. It's not promote, I create forum for TikTok interaction. Well, you've just contradicted yourself there, Sasha. If you created something, then you're promoting it. Anyway, you're welcome to put it in my Discord server, which just type !Discord. I don't know if the bot's even working. It's definitely, the Discord is definitely linked in my Twitch panels since you're on Twitch. Harvey's going on Trovo. Okay, let's see if the Trovo chat combiner works. It's supposed to work here. This, again, it's here or here, depending on I'm pointing at it. So in vertical mode, the chat's up here. In landscape mode, the chat is here. It's supposed to work, but let's see if it actually works. Harvey will probably need to create a Trovo account just to type there. Then we'll see if it works. I don't even know if I'm properly live on Trovo. Like Trovo works the same as Twitch and Kick. You just press a button and you're live. So I should be live on Trovo, but I don't know for sure. What are we on? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I'm using 40k of upload. But luckily I've got about 50. So I got about 10 leeway here. Yeah, he'll have to make an account. He will. Yeah. Again, just a reminder, guys, if you guys want to join my Live Success Academy, if there's any live streamers here looking to grow their community, looking for best practices related to live streaming content creation, that is the goal of the Live Success Academy, to help you build a stronger community. So we have community posts with like text-based posts where we just share best practices. We have the classroom where I just share videos. And we have the calendar where we have some weekly group chats just to, again, help you guys grow as content creators. So if you guys want to check this out, it's in the description. Again, completely free for the first 300 people, so there's plenty of slots left. I've got 82 slots left. So Harvey, on the Trovo, it's not appearing here, but I can see it in my multi-stream dock. I can see the message, Harvey. Did I configure this wrong? Let's have a look. Multi-stream chat, edit, platform. Oh, I didn't check Trovo. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Got it now. I just didn't check Trovo. Cool. Yeah. Again, I think like Trovo, I was looking at the data. I could probably pull it up from Stream Shots. Trovo is like something like the 8th biggest live streaming platform. I think it's mainly like a Middle East. Not Middle East, Eastern European streaming site. Let's see. Dude, Stream Shots have been spamming. Streams, if anybody's a nerd like me and likes streaming statistics, then Stream Shots is fantastic. This one. Let's see. Well, that's a good enough chart, right? So this one. Again, I'm kind of hiding it, but like it says 0.1%. I'll zoom it out. Yeah, this is like 0.1% of the total streaming hours watched is others, which includes Trovo, apparently Bigo Live, and Soup, whatever that is in Build'em. So like Trovo is like a tiny live streaming platform. What coding does it use? Like Python or any other? What coding does what use? Are you talking about Castlabs? I don't know. This is, I'll show you. This is Castlabs, right? I didn't make Castlabs, but this is like combining all the chats together. I don't know what programming language. If you, by the way, Castlabs on Twitter X, that guy seems to respond like instantly every time I message him. I literally mean instantly. The dude responds within 10 seconds half the time. I'm guessing it's a dude. I don't know who owns Castlabs, but yeah, if you want to talk to whoever made Castlabs, you can just talk to them on Twitter X, because they respond like instantly. Yeah. Let me go back to this chart for 1 second. Like people, I said this last week. People think Twitch is the biggest live streaming platform. It just isn't. Like look at this. Like YouTube is, according to this, 66% of all live streams. Now the thing about YouTube is it's got, like we mentioned earlier, it's got a lot of so-called AFK live streams and things you don't associate with Twitch live streaming. For example, like news channels just broadcasting onto YouTube. It's not directly comparable. Like more comparable is the gaming. So the gaming is 19%. On Twitch and 8.9% on YouTube. So you can say that Twitch for gamers is the biggest, and you know that's what a lot of us watching are probably familiar with. But just in general live streaming, YouTube dwarfs Twitch for general live streaming, which is interesting. So if anyone's interested about this cup, I went to the Paris Olympics and they give you these reusable cups when you get a drink, and you could return it for like €2. But of course, you could just keep it, right? They made these collectible, right? So this one says athletics on the back of it. In theory, you could have like collected a lot of cups and got one with each different like event name on it. And I'm sure there's people who did that. But yeah, I just thought I'd keep it as a souvenir because I went to the Paris Olympics. So that's a good question, Harvey. Do I still use Streamlabs? So right now I'm using OBS. But I still do think that Streamlabs Ultra is fantastic. So there's kind of pros and cons of both. That's a good question, by the way, Sasha. I'll answer that in a second. There's pros and cons of both. So with Streamlabs Ultra, you pay for the multi-streaming. That's 3 platforms or more. Streamlabs Dual Output is free, so you can stream on 2 platforms for free. But with Streamlabs Ultra, you're only sending 2 data streams, and you can stream on up to 10 platforms. So typically you send 2 6K data streams. So you're sending 12 megabits per second to stream on up to 10 platforms. But what I'm doing right now with Atom Multi is I've got the live stream set to 5K, and I'm doing 8 live streams. So I'm sending more data. I'm sending 40 megabits per second. So a lot of people can't do that. So if you have lower bandwidth, then Streamlabs Ultra is still fantastic for multi-streaming because it will only send 12K or whatever you set it to. So you could set it to 4K or even lower if you don't have the upload data. And so what it does is Streamlabs servers themselves, sorry, I'm burping, will send, so the data goes from you to Streamlabs servers to the live streaming platform. With Atom Multi, the data just goes from me to the live streaming platform with nothing in between. Of course, it's technically traveling through the internet through all these routers, but yeah, that's the simple explanation there. So yeah, Streamlabs Ultra and Streamlabs Desktop, I still recommend it. I'm not one of these Streamlabs haters. There's definitely uses for it. It's also just marginally more user-friendly compared to OBS. But that is a good question, Sasha. Why no TikTok in the diagram? So we'll go back to the diagram, right? And the problem is TikTok just doesn't make the data available. So all these other platforms, I don't know the specifics, but Streams Charts, and again, this is Streams Charts. Click on them. Streams Charts has a way to make this, to access enough data so that they can put together charts like this. But unfortunately, we just don't have data on TikTok Live because TikTok Live does not let them record any data in a decent way. One of the many problems with TikTok, like there's a lot of problems with TikTok, like they should be more transparent with the data. They're just not. So yeah, I would be very curious, but I think TikTok Live would easily slot into 3rd place on this chart, if not higher. Like TikTok Live definitely just has phone streaming down, right? They'll be the biggest for phone streaming. It wouldn't surprise me if they have more watch hours than Twitch. This is hours watched of live streaming. It wouldn't surprise me if they were second. I doubt they're going to dwarf YouTube. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they're second on this chart. And this is for overall live streaming. Of course, me and my TikTok Live with Harry channel is focused on PC live streaming. And they'll definitely be third or even fourth behind Kick on PC live streaming. They might even be fifth behind Afrika, which is that's Asia, right? It's a good question though, Sasha, but basically they just don't provide the data, sadly. I'd love to see that data. I would love to see the data, but it's just not provided. I don't think there's a good way of estimating it, which is just why it isn't there. So yeah, another good question. Harvey says, what's the cost difference? Everything on OBS is free, right? Again, the trade-off is the upload speed and the computing power. I think Atom Multi is using a bit more GPU. So it says it's using 13% CPU just because of all the encoding it's doing. But I mean, that said, I don't think it's even doing much extra encoding. It just has to encode both vertical and landscape if I put the same settings for everything. I don't pretend to be an expert on this, but yeah, basically you're using more upload speed with OBS, which is free, but you can use less upload speed with Streamlabs Ultra. If you guys want a free trial of Streamlabs Ultra, by the way, go watch my latest Streamlabs video on TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. I have my Streamlabs Ultra affiliate link where you can get a completely free 7-day trial of Streamlabs Ultra. Just cancel it if you don't want to continue. And you can try the multi-streaming yourself for 7 days. Is there a way to add a song request through your phone? Can you describe that in more detail, Inspo? Do you mean when you're live streaming from your phone? So OBS can't be used on consoles, but the way to console stream is either Streamlabs has an app, or maybe even Twitch has an app. But the highest quality way to stream from a console is to use a capture card. You still need a PC or a laptop. And basically the capture card sends the signal to both your TV screen and your computer. And that's a high quality way of doing it. In fact, again, I've literally got a capture card here, which was sent to me for free by Elgato. So thank you to Elgato. This is an Elgato 4K-X. This is the most expensive capture card on the market. As the name implies, this thing is crazy. This thing can record 4K at 144 FPS, which is insane. Not usually required, but you can see there's like 2 HDMI ports, right? So one comes in from your console, right? And then you send one out to your screen, and you send the USB-C to your computer. Put it simply. Yeah, that is the Elgato 4K-X, which again is ridiculously powerful. 4K 144 FPS. But there is cheaper Elgato ones like the HD 60 Plus or whatever it's called, which is the one people commonly use. Sasha says, I don't hear a response because ads in Twitch. Sasha, so what I recommend you do, Sasha, is just switch to YouTube and rewind the YouTube stream. Hold on, let me show you a second. So Sasha, just go on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel and you can rewind on YouTube. And I did answer the question. So yeah, just go and rewind to the point where you found it, and you can watch the answer. But I mean, basically, Sasha, if I give you a TLDR, TikTok doesn't provide the data and gives StreamCharts no way to provide the data. So because they don't have data, they can't tell you what TikTok Live's share of the market is. So they don't even try because they've got no good way to estimate it. Yeah, you can live stream through Twitch on Xbox. I believe there's also a Streamlabs app on Xbox, Harvey. So I'm guessing, I've never owned a console, but I'm guessing if you have Streamlabs Ultra, you'll be able to multi-stream. So you can basically stream everywhere. Of course, again, you'll need a stream key for TikTok Live. I highly doubt that they've added the Streamlabs integration to the Xbox app on Streamlabs. Maybe they have. Again, I just don't pretend to know that. So again, guys, as per usual, doing an AMA. So let's take a quick drinks break, but you guys can ask me any questions about content, live streaming, gaming, anything along that topics. I'll just take a quick drink. Looks like I've lost the... Oh no, I didn't lose it. It just scrolled up. Tommy saying, can we do the customs again? Again, the customs just weren't that popular. I make more money teaching people about live streaming, so I'm never going to promise to bring back the customs. What I always say, just in general in life, just never say never. You never know what's going to happen in the future. But I've got no current plans to go back to gaming live streaming. But of course, I've learned a hell of a lot over the last 4 years. It's nearly 5 years now. It's not quite 5 years. I started streaming in 2020, like mid-2020. It will be 5 years soon enough. I've learned a hell of a lot, right? So if I went back to gaming live streaming now, I'd be able to probably do better than I did, way back then. Of course, the scene's changed a little bit. I think it was a little bit easier, just in terms of less competition back then. But yeah, I've learned a hell of a lot. Yeah, hello Sasha. Yeah, Sasha, if you just rewind the live stream a little bit, you'll be able to find the answer that I gave you about the why the TikTok data isn't recorded. You can use Twitch, Streamlabs, and Lightstream on Xbox. The highest resolution is 1080p, the bitrate 6K. Yeah, that'll give you a good quality stream, Harvey. It just might lag your Xbox more than a capture card. So the capture card at the cost of obviously buying the capture card, and you need a PC or a laptop or a Mac to live stream. That gives you the highest quality live stream, right? You could theoretically, you can stream on YouTube in 4K, for example, right? Like most people don't do it, obviously. But again, if you had one of these, again, this is the highest quality capture card on the market. This is the Elgato 4KX. If you had one of these, you could theoretically stream in 144 FPS in 4K on YouTube. I'm not sure YouTube supports the 144, but I think it'll support 4K 60, right? So you can stream in 60 FPS in 4K on YouTube, theoretically, with a capture card. So the capture card will always give you the highest quality live streaming on console. But yes, there is like the Twitch app, the Streamlabs app, according to Harvey, the Lightstream app as well, on console, if you just want to use a console. The cost of a capture card can range from like $20, £20 to like 200. I think the 4KX is around 200. Let's see, Elgato 4KX. Yeah, the Elgato 4KX is about £230, and usually it's a similar price in dollars, so it's about $230. But again, you don't need something that expensive as for a capture card. The Elgato HD 60X, let's see. I mean, it's not even the Elgato HD 60X is listed as 160 here. It's almost like worth the extra 60 to upgrade to 4K there. Why is the price range so close to each other? That seems a little perplexing to me. I would have thought the Elgato 4KX is cheaper. I believe they got the Elgato Neo, which is probably even cheaper. Let's see, Game Capture Neo. Yeah, Game Capture Neo. That's the cheapest one now. That's 120. Again, you don't have to buy Elgato. If you just search on Amazon, you can find like the unbranded ones or the unknown brands. The brands that might be slightly lower quality. But yeah, like an unbranded capture card, I've definitely seen them for £20. But the Elgato ones seem to range from like 100 to 230, roughly. So you can just Sasha again. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm not going to give you live feedback while I'm live streaming. If you do want feedback on something, Sasha, you're welcome to join the Live Success Academy. You're welcome to join the Live Success Academy. It's in the description to ask for feedback on something. You're also welcome to post in my Discord server, which should be in all the descriptions and in my bio. So again, anybody's welcome in the Live Success Academy. Again, the goal is just to provide you with best practices to help grow your live stream. So I'll be happy to talk to anybody. Again, if you guys ever want a guaranteed response from me, then just type in the Live Success Academy. I'll always try my best to talk in Discord and on the YouTube comments, and of course in these live streams. But if you guys want a guaranteed reply, Live Success Academy is the place to go. I see I've just missed a ton of messages on the second channel. I think there two people just talking to each other. Mansoor, Nanak, how you guys doing? I've just seen the messages. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got two different YouTube channels on here, and basically I can't see the second YouTube channel in my chat combiner. So again, I'm on. Let me just show you on the screen, just show what's going on. And I tried to use Castle Labs to combine it, but it wouldn't. So I'm live on this one as well. So this is TikTok Live with Harry. This is my channel. By the way, we just hit 20k subs. So thank you anybody for subscribing on TikTok Live with Harry. I believe we hit that today. So yeah, thank you guys for helping us hit 20k subs on that channel. Much appreciated. But yeah, we are also technically live if we open the correct channel. We are live on this one on YouTube Shorts. And I'm sorry, guys. I just remembered to look at the messages. I missed the message. So let's see. Look, let me see what you guys were asking. Yeah, there is text from YouTube, but the text was from the other channel. Why is he not answering our questions? How can I stream from PS5? Yeah, well, I think I just explained it, right? You stream from PlayStation using a capture card. That's the highest quality message. Botrix? Botrix? Do you mean Botrix? The as far as I'm aware, Botrix is a chatbot. No? Does Botrix have more stuff? Is Botrix more than a chatbot? Maybe it is. All I use Botrix for is for like as a kick chatbot. But yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it does more than that. I don't know. If it does, I don't know what it does. It's for gold, sub, and a lot more. Yeah, I'm just gonna type it in right now. But yeah, I mean, again, the highest quality way to stream from a console is using a capture card. And I basically answered your question by answering Harvey's question. Yeah, this is Botrix. Yeah, I've only ever used it for its. I've only ever used it for its like kick chatbot. It looks like it can do a lot more stuff. But I mean, yeah, you would use OBS. You would use a capture card. And the capture card sends the signal from your console to the computer. Again, you would need a computer or a laptop or a Mac, and it also sends the signal obviously to your TV screen or whatever screen you have the console on, usually a TV screen. So again, guys, we're doing an AMA, so you guys can ask me any questions about content, gaming, anything about me and my channels, anything you want really, like of course live streaming obviously, and I'll try my best to answer all your guys's questions. Let's see. So again, Nanek, I'm not sure Nanek's still there, but I am multi-streaming Nanek. So you're saying there's 2 viewers, but I'm actually live on. I'm live in 8 different places, so I'm multi-streaming across multiple different platforms. Which is, again, I'm sorry, I just don't have the second channel in the chat combiner. I got most other channels. Is Twitch working? Okay, yeah, Twitch is working. The YouTube studio was just bugged. Sorry, the Twitch studio was just bugged. Twitch Stream Manager. See, yeah, it's working fine. It's working fine. Yeah, again, you guys are welcome to ask me any questions. I'll try my best to answer them. Mansour, did that answer your question? The answer is basically use a capture card. To put it simply. To simplify it there. And the capture card will provide you with the highest quality live stream. Let's see. So we'll probably stay live for another like 18 more minutes. And then I just need to go and do some random errands and stuff. So again, let's see. Last time I kind of scrolled through my Twitter feed just to kind of bring people up to date. Is the Trovo chat going through? It's not updated in the live chat. So Harvey, this is what I'm seeing. How much are they, and is the Trovo chat going through? So did it miss something? Let me pull up the Trovo dashboard. I don't even have it bookmarked. That sounds little like Trovo. Let's pull it up and have a look. Did I miss something? Is there a massive delay on it? Oh, there is. There's a ton of messages here. No? Yeah, that is weird, Harvey. Yeah, I can see them now, Harvey. That's weird. It's like selectively choosing them. Yeah, I've got them, Harvey. Let me have a look at them. Let's have a look through. Yeah, that's weird, Harvey. It like picked every 3rd message, something like that. Let's see. So Harvey says, how do I gain more followers and subs on YouTube and TikTok? I do Fortnite clips and it isn't going to the right people. That's always a good question about just like gaining more views. And again, Harvey, just in general, like you're welcome to join this Live Success Academy where we just kind of share best practices just about live streaming and content creation. But when it comes to gaining more followers and subs, when it comes to clips, the first thing I would say is just make sure you're cross-posting the clips, Harvey, onto Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube, and TikTok, right? So just post them everywhere. to start with, that just increases the chance that the video takes off on at least one platform, right? You may as well give yourself a chance to take off on multiple platforms. So post them on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And then basically what I did to grow the Rich YouTubers channel, and what you can do to grow any type of content, is study what works, right? So Harvey, take a look at somebody posting Fortnite clips that are relatively similar to yours, and find somebody who's successfully doing it in terms of getting like at least hundreds of thousands of views on their clips, and study what they're doing. You need to pay attention to the fine detail in terms of what they're doing. Like, how are they editing their clips? What type of music, what type of anything are they doing? Like, you need to really look at the detail. Are they put text on the screen? Like, look at the hook, so the first second of the video, which keeps the viewer engaged. You just need to study what works, and again, really look at the fine detail, and then add your own twist and do it to your clips, right? Don't just steal their video, for example. But again, for example, if they're adding text on the screen, then you add text on the screen. Just a very basic example, right? But whatever the people with successful Fortnite clips are doing, study what works and then add your own twist. And it's never simple, Harvey, is it? Like, you've just got to keep experimenting as well. It's a common misconception. Like, people see people going viral, but that is very rare. Like with most content creators, it's slow and steady growth, and it's just learning over time. It's just learning from mistakes and trying to improve each video. So again, common advice that Mr. Beast always gives. Mr. Beast basically says your first 100 videos are probably going to suck, but just try and improve one thing with every video. And again, you can prove things by studying other people. I don't have any editing software. Yeah, I mean, CapCut's good enough, right? CapCut is good. Should be good enough. Like, I'm sure there'll be thousands of content creators who literally have a full-time income just from using CapCut. So there'll be. I'm not a CapCut educator. I don't teach people like I've never used CapCut. I've maybe used it once. But there'll be people who on TikTok and other platforms who will teach you how to use CapCut better. So that's I attribute a lot of my growth to just learning from other content creators. So for example, I'm an example of learning how to do TikTok live, but there will be fantastic, probably even YouTube channels as well, that'll teach you everything you need to know about CapCut. So yeah, what I would say, Harvey, is study how to use CapCut well, and then study how the successful Fortnite clip people, how they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, because of course there will be many successful Fortnite channels getting hundreds of thousands of views from clips or whatever else. So yeah, in general, Harvey, it's like any skill in life, right? Like, the more you do it, the more you learn, the better you get. It's like playing the piano, imagine you're in front of a piano and somebody says play this complicated piece straight away. You obviously can't do that, but over time you learn and you improve and you practice and you get better. It's the same for content creation. You got to put the time in, to put it simply, just like any other skill. Vinicius Jr., how's it going? And Frank, how do I get it to stream on my Mac? But it's asking me for a server URL and a stream key. Check this link, Frank. Frank, do you see this link? You need to join a free-to-join agency to get a stream key. So, away you go, Frank. Just visit this link. This is in my bio as well if you don't want to type it in. It should be in the bio. You need a stream key from a free-to-join agency. You can also go on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel and watch the latest Mac streaming video. How's it going, Bobby? Let's see. Hello, Myra, as well. Make it for gamers. Make what? What am I making for gamers, Monsieur? Can you make a video for bot tricks and stream PSVR 2? What? Is that virtual reality? I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know anything about virtual reality. Yeah, not got a clue about virtual reality. Did you hear about the TikTok problems over the weekend when streaming? Lots of lagging and people can't stream. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that myself, Bobby. But again, I'm not surprised. Like, it's been obvious for all the 4 years I've streamed on TikTok that they're a poorly organized company and that they're an understaffed company. And you combine those two, it's not a good recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. That's not to say TikTok's completely horrendous and a terrible platform, because there's millions of dollars to be made from TikTok live streaming, like collectively. But there's a lot of examples where TikTok is just a poorly organized company, so I'm not surprised to hear that, unfortunately, Bobby. What do you think the problem was, Bobby? Was TikTok servers just not working? Probably, right? I'm sat playing Fortnite, Save the World. I've never played Save the World. You're doing 3 hours? Fair enough. Yeah, I never played Save the World. Yeah. Again, to go back to what I was saying, to what I was discussing, Harvey, just about the Fortnite clips and like growing your channel with Fortnite clips. Yeah, you just keep learning, Harvey. Just keep trying to learn and improve. And again, I do attribute a lot of my success to the two things I said: just studying other successful channels, right, in your niche. Your niche in your example was Fortnite clips, and to just learning from other content creators. There's so many channels that just share how to do something. So again, if you want to get better at CapCut, then look up some CapCut tutorials. He will show you how to do stuff on CapCut. Maybe there might even, who knows, there might even be a channel that shows you how to do Fortnite edits on CapCut. I don't know. How does it work? I got the code. So Frank, if you watch there's a YouTube video further down this page which explains everything about agencies. But basically that code you're talking about, Frank, you need to send it to the agency via the application form on their website. And usually the agency will respond within like 2 or 3 days. And once you've joined a free to join agency, usually they'll make you wait about 15 days to get a stream key. So it's not instant. Again, these are the hoops you have to jump through. I'm not responsible for TikTok's system, so don't blame me for this system, but this is the way it works. The only guaranteed way to get a stream key is from a free to join agency. But after about 15 days, any agency on my list will give you a stream key if you follow through what they'll do. They might ask you to stream a certain amount of hours. So you can't instantly get a stream key, Frank, but once you're in the agency, you usually have it within 15 days. Tickfinity does have a referral link. If it's not in my description, it'll be in my bios or it'll be on my Tickfinity videos. So watch one of my Tickfinity videos, you click on the referral link, then make a new account. It'll give you a discount on Tickfinity Pro. I do not own Tickfinity, so if you want your own referral link, you'll have to contact the owner of Tickfinity, which is Zeredy. I am not the owner of Tickfinity, which is a common misconception. Donation link in Tickfinity. So Carnu, obviously the best way to receive donations on TikTok Live is via gifts. Tickfinity doesn't have a donation link like Streamlabs does, so what you can do is just set up Streamlabs donations and add the Streamlabs link in your bio if you want direct donations. So basically just add the Streamlabs alert box as a browser source or a link source to your TikTok live stream, and then add the Tickfinity the Streamlabs tipping link to your bio. So streamlabs.com/dashboard and add the alert box, browser source, link source, and add the tipping. Streamlabs.com/dashboard if you want direct donations like PayPal, etc. I encourage you though, forget about it, right? Way more people are going to gift, even though TikTok takes 50%. Just focus on incentivizing TikTok gifts. Hello, Daniel. How's it going? So Harvey, the what's it called? The Fortnite. It's not called Creator Incentive Program. Let me look up the name of it here. There's a specific program. Support a creator. So Epic Games support a creator. Let me just show it on the screen. Just Google this, Harvey. I don't know if the applications are currently open. It looks like it says sign up to apply. I'm not logged in here. I'm already in this program, obviously. Just Google this one, Harvey. And I think previously they wanted like 1,000 followers on like YouTube, Facebook. It didn't include TikTok, Twitter, a few other platforms, Instagram probably. I honestly don't know what the current requirements are because that was 4 years ago when I joined it. If anyone does want a Fortnite code, that's how you do it. Support a creator program. SAC, as it's called. I forgot the name of it temporarily. Again, let me just check I've not missed any messages here. Yeah, I don't know anything about virtual reality, unfortunately, Mansur. I can't really help you much about VR. It's just way outside of my area of expertise. Yeah, even if the new generation does love VR, it's out of my area of expertise. I never pretend to know everything. I'm happy to admit when I don't know something. Yeah, support a creator program if anybody wants a Fortnite code. I see you on Tickfinity. Hello, Daniel. You mean you see me on the Tickfinity Discord like live? I guess that's what you mean, right? From the Discord overlay thing. I guess that's what you're talking about. Probably, right? Is that what you mean, Daniel? Did you come from the Tickfinity Discord? Anyway, thank you for joining. Yes, Frank, that's correct. You have to wait for them. So, Frank, if you've applied for the agency, if you typed in your code and your name and all the other info they ask for, email, etc., if you've applied to the agency, just wait for an email. It usually comes within 1 to 3 days. It can take 7 days depending on the agency. But usually they're fairly quick, right? And then the agency will often give you a Discord link. And just make sure you carefully read the Discord channels. Don't just spam message their staff because that really does annoy them. So once you're inside the agency Discord, just carefully read through all the channels. They'll explain how to get a stream key. They might email you or text you about how to get a stream key as well. Yeah, just make sure you read it nice and carefully. I create forum where I collect all information about TikTok games interaction. I start stream with you. Buy in that today. You're just one block. Great. If you purchase just one block, you should have an email with a link to the TickMC Discord. So if you have any issues with just one block, again, I'm just going to show you the Discord server briefly. If you've ever purchased just one block and you have an issue, then just come in this Discord server, the TickMC Discord. This is not my Discord, this is Timecode's Discord. So you'll have an email with a link to this Discord. In the email, which has your license key, if you ever purchased just one block, then join this Discord if you need any support regarding just one block. Again, I think there's some sort of translation issue, Sasha, because I'm not sure I'm fully understanding what you're saying. But again, if you need support, Sasha, you're welcome in the TickMC Discord. So not my Discord, TickMC Discord. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I see what you're saying, Daniel. Yeah, what you watched was you watched this, right, Daniel? Yeah. And again, thank you to Zarity who owns Tickfinity. I don't own Tickfinity, but Zarity obviously added this video because it just helps the Tickfinity people with Tickfinity users with learning how to set up Tickfinity. So yeah, thank you Zarity for adding that video on. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Daniel. I hope you found it useful. Was there anything in particular you were trying to set up, Daniel, that you found useful? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Frank. What do you mean, can you match? See if I missed anything here. Yeah, Tickfinity is fantastic. I remember when Zarity first showed me Tickfinity, I was like the 26th user. So if I scroll down the setup page here, where is it? So if you look at my Tickfinity user ID is literally 26, right? So I was the 26th person to register on Tickfinity. Because I remember Zarity one day just John made Discord server and put the link in the chat, and I'm still amazed at how much free stuff, like the free tier of Tickfinity is incredible. And I think it's incredible because the costs are relatively low, but the costs are not zero, as I said earlier. Somebody was asking to make Tickfinity completely free. There's a reason the paid version of Tickfinity is paid, right? Because there is server costs involved. But yeah, the amount of free stuff Tickfinity gives away is ridiculous. Tickfinity is a fantastic tool. So again, shout out to Zarity who made Tickfinity. Yeah, TikTok. No, I'm using OBS, Frank, so I can't even do TikTok matches using OBS. Again, that is one of the rare benefits of using Live Studio over Streamlabs or OBS. You can access some of the features like matches. So no, I couldn't do that if I wanted to, Frank, but I wouldn't want to do it on this type of stream anyway. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Like, surely there's not even a button to match me right now, Frank, is there? Is it giving you the option to request it, Frank? I'll be honest, I'm not really that knowledgeable on the TikTok matches and the multi-guests and the live battles anyway, because it's never been really part of TikTok live computer streaming. I'm a TikTok live computer streamer myself. That's my area of expertise. Let's see what Sasha's... So Sasha is sharing some link. I see, TikTok integrations. I mean, that looks like self-promotion to me, Sasha. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after the live stream. If anybody wants to look at what Sasha's sharing now, it's in my Discord server in the self-promote channel. Yeah, so again, Frank, because I'm using a stream key, that is one of the downsides of using a stream key. I may as well just promote this video since it's kind of a relevant video, right? So if we go on my YouTube channel, one of the older videos, let's see, how far down is it here? You see this one, the best for TikTok live thumbnail? In this video, I'm just comparing Live Studio versus OBS versus Streamlabs. And again, I think what I mentioned with the Live Studio is you get TikTok specific features. So if you guys are ever interested in whether you should use Live Studio, OBS, or Streamlabs, scroll down the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel and watch that video. It's basically just a slideshow. You can basically treat this as a podcast because there's not much on the screen other than just like a slideshow. You can see I'll just put a slideshow and some, occasionally switching to Discord by looks of things. I don't really remember what I put in that video. But yeah, that is a useful video if you guys ever want to just learn about the different streaming platforms and options for TikTok Live. Right, guys, we'll stream a little bit longer, but we have reached the hour mark, which is where we usually end the stream. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. I'm trying to stream more because I had a big break where I just wasn't streaming, but I probably won't be streaming that much more in October because I'm going to America next week. But yeah, let me feel free to drop any final questions in the chat, guys. Let me see if I've missed anything. It's good to see everybody chatting on all the different platforms. It's funny that we've even got Harvey still on Trovo as well. It's like the first Trovo viewer of the year. We've reached October and I've gained my first Trovo viewer. Harvey, I do everything myself. Like, luckily, like, I don't have to, I'll be honest, so like I've got such a back catalog of videos that I don't have to work a ton, right? If I really wanted, like, if and also my work ethic is not great, right? If I worked like 12 hours a day, I could probably earn the income to hire an editor, right? But no, right now I do everything myself. In terms of what I use, because I don't like edit like crazy videos, I use Veed, which is just an online video editor. Just because I'm just doing like tutorial based videos. So if you guys the paid software is really what I use. The paid tier is what I use on here, and I think CapCut's fine. But like if you guys do want a paid video editor that's simple to use, I use Veed. It's fantastic. Hello Broly, how's it going? Welcome back. Daniel says, not being rude, but if you're an expert with streaming and stuff, how come you have low views? That's no fair enough question, Daniel. And the first thing I would say, Daniel, here is that we're multi-streaming, right? So I'm live on 7 different platforms, right? So firstly, the views are spread out over the different platforms, right? But secondly, the curious thing is, I think I am actually better at video content than I am at live streaming. So again, let me just show you the dashboard. Let me show you the YouTube dashboard, right? So Daniel, this is the YouTube studio, right? And you can see, again, this is only one of my income sources, but you can see we've just passed 20,000 subscribers on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. We got 161,000 views on the videos, and this is exclusively TikTok computer live streaming tutorials. And you can probably understand that's quite niche, Daniel, right? So getting 161,000 views on this topic makes me the most viewed channel on this topic. So I think to answer your question, Daniel, I think I'm better at video content than live streaming, to put it simply. But the irony is, my video content is about live streaming. But again, the views are also spread out across multiple platforms. Again, this is just one of my income sources, right? You can't really live off $575, but I also have sponsorships, affiliate links, and agency commission. Combine it all together, that makes me a full-time income. Again, I'm happy to leak my data. I don't care. And it's good for transparency as well. We also have the second channel, which is, it doesn't make that much, but I'll take an extra $87. This is Harry Streaming Shortcuts. And an extra 87 is next to 87. We'll take it. But again, that's not my main income source. That's just good in general as a content creator, by the way, to diversify your income sources, right? So I really have 4 like income sources that more or less pay me a similar amount every month, right? You add them together, they make a full-time income. So again, as I mentioned, I have sponsorships. So Streamlabs, the most recent video on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel is a Streamlabs sponsorship. Ad revenue, like you just saw. Agency commission. So if you guys join a free-to-join agency, sometimes the agency will pay me when you guys earn. An affiliate link. So example is my Tickfinity affiliate link. Again, add them all together. It makes me a full-time income. Pays my bills. Allows me to buy food. So I hope that answered the question, Daniel. But I don't pretend to be a billionaire live streamer, right? Like, again, I'm literally better at video content. And honestly, like, that's part of the reason I've kind of streamed a little bit less recently, because I know that. I'm aware of that. And also what makes me a little bit of money, like Frank just gave me half of a cent. So shout out to Frank for giving me half of a US cent. It all adds up. TikTok takes the other half, unfortunately. But thank you, Frank. So Frank's made me half a cent richer there. A few other people did earlier on as well. Was it Frank who said 5 roses earlier on? No, it was the eagle. But yeah, yeah. Thank you, Daniel. What do you think about YouTube short streaming? I highly recommend YouTube short streaming. It's interestingly, I'm live on the Harry Streaming Shortcuts YouTube channel on YouTube Shorts. So I'm live in Landscape on TikTok Live with Harry, and I'm live on Harry Streaming Shortcuts. It's more variable, right? But if I was starting out again as a gaming live streamer in 2024, the guaranteed platforms I would be on is TikTok Live, YouTube Shorts live streaming, and then one of Kick or Twitch or both. And I'd be multi-streaming using either Streamlabs Ultra if I want to pay for it, or Atom Multi, which I'm using right now. How do people like Clix and Nick30 make a lot of money? That was always a question I was interested in. And it's why initially, like what I don't post anymore, but it's why we'll show it obviously. It's why I made the Rich YouTubers channel, because I was always interested in how much money people make, and you can see 92 million views here. And again, I cross-posted this content onto TikTok and got 100k followers on that platform. I was always interested in 234k subs. I was always interested, and again, it's mainly shorts. I know I used to live stream there. I was always interested in how much money these live streamers are making, so I just started estimating it, right? So of course, a lot of these, I don't post these anymore. I last posted in 2023, but you can have a look back through some of these videos and look at some of my estimates. There are estimates for clicks on. There are multiple estimates for clicks on here. It doesn't look like any of them hit the top of this feed. This is sorted by popular. But yeah, of course, for like to directly answer the question for clicks and Nick30, it'll be Twitch subs, Twitch ad revenue, like all the different income streams on Twitch. I mean those will be the big two, right? Like there's Twitch bits. Well, I feel like I'm missing a form of Twitch ad revenue there. I think those are the main two, right? And then of course, Nick30 and Clicks both have massive YouTube channels as well. And they'll also have sponsors sometimes as well. Clicks is also an owner of Xset.org, which probably doesn't make him any money, to be honest, but most esports orgs don't make you any money. Thank you to Daniel for the 10 roses again. That's another 5 cents in the bag. Another 5 cents for TikTok. Thank you, Daniel. We talked about this last stream. Like, TikTok has the worst donation split of any platform. They're 50-50 split. Like, at least Twitch has the path to Partner Plus, which will get you to 70-30. Of course, Kick is 95-5, YouTube is 70-30. Anyway, I hope that explained to you, Daniel, just in terms of how I make money. But yeah, I highly recommend YouTube short streaming to go back to the YouTube short streaming topic. If I was still a gaming live streamer, I would 100% be streaming daily on YouTube Shorts. Just the potential of YouTube short streaming is crazy. I think let me just show you the chart from this stream today. It's kind of hidden. Let's pull it out slightly. You guys see we just had some random spike at the start of the stream where it gave me 24 viewers. It didn't last very long, but this is the potential, right? Like it will randomly pump viewers. So I got randomly pumped to 24 viewers. I mean, this is just live data showing why you should consider streaming on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, it just randomly pumped me at 24 viewers. And of course, like, this type of stream is so niche. Like, I'm talking to fellow live streamers about content creation. But if that was a Fortnite stream and it was pumping it out to Fortnite viewers, maybe those 24 would have stuck. Maybe it would have gone even higher, right? Because you guys are quite a niche audience, because you guys are just content creators and people trying to live stream, which is, you know, relatively niche in comparison to a massive gaming topic like Fortnite. So yeah, Mo, I just see the question about the stream key. Mo, check out this link. It should be in the description. It should be in my bio everywhere. If you want a stream key, read this link. It will explain everything. If you want TikTok Live Studio on a Mac, you need an emulator. But I would suggest getting a stream key instead. But Frank, there's a Mac guide on my TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. I don't think faceless YouTubers get more money in general. It's just how good is your content, right? It all comes down to making good content. You can be a successful faceless YouTuber, but you can also be a successful YouTuber showing your face. And I think in general, we talk about this for live streaming, even more so with live streaming. There's a reason that the people who show their face are the most successful live streamers, right? So I'm just going to go on Twitch right now and show you guys the live channels. Like, just in general, what is going on here? just in general, it's human psychology, just to connect with other human beings, right? So if you can see their face, you feel more connected with them. I'm not talking about like romantically. So this is the most viewed channels on Twitch right now. You can see their face, you can see the 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 face. I don't know what the heck is going on there. You can see the face, you can see the face, you can see the face. And this is, oh yeah, I can see a VTuber. You can see the face in the bottom left as well. You can see the face of every single of the most popular Twitch streamers right now. That like those are like the top 20 Twitch streamers right now. Every single one of them is showing their face, and there's a reason they're all showing their face, because it gets you more viewers, to put it simply. And I do think it's similar on YouTube, like showing your face, right? There's a reason Mr. Beast is the #1 channel on YouTube, because he's showed his face forever, you know, like I think when he was very first starting out, maybe he didn't show his face on his Call of Duty videos, but he soon worked out that he should be showing his face, right? There's a reason people show their face. And again, you can be successful without showing your face, but I would say it's easier, and I would encourage people, if you can, show your face. It's nice and simple. Yeah, Dream didn't show his face. You're right. And yeah, there are outliers, right? But like, if you look at Dream, if you look at like the top YouTube channels, like down to Dream, what's Dream on? Like 30 million subs? Let's have a quick look. Dream, I think he's on 30 million, right? Yeah, he's on 32 million subs. So if you look at YouTube channels with 30 million subs and above, how many are showing their face and how many are hiding their face? Dream is an exception to the rule, right? Because his content is so good, right? And there's multiple factors that affect the view count. It's obviously not like show your face and get 1 billion views, because it's not that simple, right? But like showing your face is a big factor, right? But there's always an exception to the rule. Like we were talking about this earlier, right? Some people go viral and get 1 million views instantly, but for most people, myself and yourself probably included, Harvey, you have to learn and grow slowly over time, just improve with each video that you post. But again, there's always exceptions to the rules. Anyone have bot for TikTok view for sale? Well, there's no point in buying viewers. It's always very silly to buy viewers. You always want real viewers because you want to build a strong community. So nobody's gonna give you a bot. I'm just gonna ban you. That's no point. If you're asking for a bot, then your mindset is just wrong. If you want your mindset corrected, if you want to learn how to do TikTok live and live streaming properly, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Like that's probably what this guy thinks it is. It's not a get rich quick scheme. If you want your mindset corrected, then join my Live Success Academy in the description and learn all the best practices about being a live streamer. Content and live streaming is not a get rich quick scheme. It's about building a loyal fan base at the end of the day. It's about getting loyal viewers. Honestly, Harvey, though, I think Dream recently has been involved in various controversies, hasn't he? And that'll be the reason he's dropped subs, not because he showed his face. And again, Dream is an exception to the rule, Harvey, right? Dream is 100% an exception to the rule. Like 99.9% of people who are showing their face will not lose views because they've shown their face. It'll be for other reasons. Right, guys, if you have any final questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat. But we've been live for over an hour now. So I think we'll end the stream. S. Grossman rated with a viewer count of 90. I don't know when did that just happen? Maybe I've missed it out. And I know my chat settings are quite high. But thank you for the raid if you're still there. Not sure, because it still says the view count is 1. I don't even know if that was real or not. Anyway, take care, guys. I might not be back till November in terms of the live streaming. But just a final shout out, guys. Again, we'll just shout out the Live Success Academy one last time. Let's see, where is it? I've lost it. Here it is. I know I'm not showing it right now. So again, guys, if you guys want to chat with me, if you guys want a guaranteed reply from me to ask me any questions, you guys are welcome in the Live Success Academy. We're always sharing best practices about content creation and live streaming in here. We're also holding 3 times weekly calls where you can chat with me in the community. We got a load of video lessons as well. So if you guys want to just learn and grow as a live streamer and a content creator, you guys are all welcome in the Live Success Academy. Again, I might not be back until November. We will see. But until next time, guys, take care. Peace out. And I will see you next time.